Hey, y'all. Yes, I am back finally. Oh, I know, right? Yeah, I had a lot going on, but we ain't gonna get into that. I'm doing better now, so that's all that matter. But what I want y'all to do is look at this. Look. Can you guess it? Can you guess it? Oh, yeah, you already know what it is. I'm about to bring y'all my famous spinach and artichoke dip. Finally, I'm gonna give you this recipe, y'all, and show you how we do it. I'm gonna throw in another little surprise too, because I'm gonna give you something that you can use during a movie night. You can use it as a appetizer, or if you want to have just a summertime backyard get together with just you and those in your household, just to shake it up a little bit. Since I know everybody's kind of in the house and doing their own thing. So I'm gonna go over the ingredients and tell you guys how I got to what this is. So this is just some garlic, which is a tablespoon. We have a 6-ounce container of spinach. This is the baby spinach that I've gone in and used my cooking shears and just cut it up. This is a half block of softened cream cheese. It's already room temperature. I just cut it lengthways and then I cut it into little squares. That makes it easier pretty much to incorporate into the spinach dip. Here is just a jar of artichokes, and this is the jar here. It's just a 12-ounce jar, and that also I went in and did a rough chop so it's easier to incorporate. All right, here we have our homemade roux. So it's almost like a homemade Alfredo sauce, and this is what I used my heavy whipping cream for. And this is only a cup of heavy whipping cream, a teaspoon of butter. You can use some grated Parmesan cheese and add in your own seasonings to your liking. So this will be your own Alfredo sauce, and I use this as a binder. If not, just go ahead to the store and pick up a can of Alfredo sauce. I do it all the time. All right, so we have Parmesan cheese and Asiago. Normally with this, guys, I also use a mozzarella cheese. And I normally try to get the ones that come in the block, and I grate it. This time I was being lazy, but you will have to use a better brand. Don't use the one that's in the low processed section, refrigerated section, because it's gonna affect the taste. All right, so on to our seasonings. We have pepper, Himalayan salt, of course. We have ranch seasoning, so you will use this pretty sparingly, along with, I know, yeah, it looks weird, hamburger seasoning. So normally I use like a kickin' chicken seasoning, but I couldn't find it, so we're gonna substitute and just use a little bit of this. But one thing I will tell you guys, with this recipe, you can use whatever type of seasonings that you want. And depending on your sodium or your salt intake, you can kind of vary it as you please. All right, so now that we have those ingredients together, I'm gonna show you how easy it is to put this together. All right, let's get started. Okay, so to this pan, I've gone in and I just added a little bit of grapeseed oil and unsalted butter. And I'm gonna turn it down because it's already been on. And to this, I'm gonna go in and add that tablespoon of garlic. Just gonna move it around. All right. Now I'm gonna go ahead and add in my spinach. And it looks like a lot, but this is gonna shrivel up. Okay. Go ahead and add some pepper to this. And you can start mixing it up. See how it's cooking down already? Okay, now you can go ahead and add a little bit of salt. Not gonna need too much because remember you got other things going in there. All right, go ahead and stir that around. All right, it's cooking now really good. See, it doesn't take long at all. Now, before I start to assemble anything, I take my spinach, guys, and I put it either in like the refrigerator or the freezer, depending on how fast I need for it to be done, because I like for it to be a little cooler when I incorporate all the ingredients. See? And it smells awesome. You got the garlic, the butter, the grapeseed oil, which I like it. All right, so that's pretty much at a good consistency because remember again, it's gonna cook in the oven as well. So I'll go ahead and turn this off. I'll take the spinach off of the stove and I'm gonna go ahead and allow the spinach to cool down. All right, so while our spinach is cooling, I am going to show you all how to make a quick and easy, pretty much sangria. I know you may not have all of the ingredients, but I'll go ahead and get those together and show you while our spinach is cooling off. All right, it's sangria time. So we're gonna go ahead and make a quick sangria to pair with our spinach and artichoke dip. And I'll just let you know what I have here. These are some fresh peaches that have been marinating in just a slight bit of sugar and lemon juice. Here is an assortment of fruits. You have strawberries, oranges, limes, lemons, and as with the sangria, you know it's all about the fruits. Here, I have just a white wine. You can go with a Pinot Grigio. You can do, normally I do a white Zinfandel, but I'm just using what I have on hand. So you can use your white wine. You can use, I chose peach schnapps to use with this because I didn't have any peach syrup. So we went that route. And here we have just some sparkling water. I like this brand because it's not as flavorful. So it's going to pair really well and just take our drink up a notch. Here, I have gone in and just added half part orange juice, half part pineapple juice, and I've added in the Moscato and the peach schnapps. And so the way that I did it was I count. I'm a bartender, so I count. I count 1, 2, 3 peach schnapps, 1, 2, 3 Moscato. So I already have my wine, my peach schnapps, and my juices already mixed in here. All I have to do now is go in and assemble. So I'm gonna go in and add in my peaches. I add them in first. Just swivel it around in there. Now I'll just add in a lemon, some strawberries, and these are just some frozen strawberries that I had. Makes it cute. Okay, I'll go in and add in a lime for color as well. Okay, I'm gonna add some more ice. And forgive me because I'm doing this with one hand, as you can see. Now I can go in and add in my mixture. Look at that. Yes, ma'am. Oh, yeah. And you know, we're going to definitely jazz this drink up. So go in, add your cute little straw, and add your garnish. All right, and there, guys, you have your summer sangria. Isn't it beautiful? It tastes amazing. You can make a big picture of this as well, and keep it in, the container and serve. But I kind of like to sip sometimes while I'm making my little meals. It just helps the day go by faster. Look at that, so cute. And that is gonna pair so awesome with our spinach and artichoke dip. Try it out. Let me know what you think. All right, if you see now, our spinach has had time to chill in the freezer. Go ahead and get that oven already preheated on 350. And we're just gonna go in and now start combining the ingredients so we can place our spinach dip in the oven. So we're gonna go in and add our artichokes. Okay. Start mixing it in. And normally I'm making this for a larger crowd of people, guys. But since it's just for video purposes. But you can always adjust the recipe. Okay. So now I will go and add half of my cream cheese. Okay. Okay, you can start incorporating that. And I like for my cream cheese to have a little bit of firmness to it so it's not fully melting. So you can still find those little chunks and pockets when you're eating it. Okay. Now we can go ahead and add in our seasoning. This is going to be the hamburger seasoning that we're adding. Remember, I told you I normally use kicking chicken, but we're going to go ahead and substitute with this today. So just add a few sprinkles. Okay, and now we have our ranch seasoning that we're going to go ahead and add in. I'm sorry, it was like super close. Just add a few sprinkles. And it's not as heavy, so you can be a little bit more liberal. Okay. I'm gonna switch out spoons. Okay, we're gonna go in and mix that in. Now we have our Alfredo sauce, remember, that we made. And I may have forgotten to mention, but guys, this I actually heat over the stove. So the heavy whipping cream, I used it and I put it on a low heat. So that's how I got it this way. I'm not going to incorporate the full amount just yet because I want to see how the consistency is. So I'm just going to add about half of it first. And I add bit by bit, so that kind of lets me know where I want to go with it. Okay, I like that. Get them bits off of there. That's looking good. Okay, so I can actually go in and just add the rest of my cream cheese. So remember, that was pretty much a half block of Philadelphia cream cheese. Okay. Add a little bit of pepper. And now we can start adding in our cheeses. So I'm just gonna add in probably about a handful of Asiago. And I'll do the same with the Parmesan. Close to a handful, not quite a handful. Because I forgot this is a smaller one. Okay, so I'll go in and start mixing that in to see how I like it. Oh yeah, y'all, this is gonna be good. I can tell. One thing about me, and sometimes I make it, I switch it up every time. So it always, to me, it always have a different flavor because I'm always trying different things with it. Okay, I like that. Okay, I'll add just a tad bit more of my Alfredo sauce. And remember, that was just a cup that I put in. Okay. Yep, it's coming along how I like it. At this point, you can go in and taste it. So let me get a spoon and see. Oh yeah, that's good. I'm gonna add a little bit more, guys, of Asiago. So you can see me sprinkling it in. It's gonna be super cheesy. All right, we should be good now. Oh yeah. Now all we have to do is transfer our mixture over into our baking dish. Okay, so I have, I don't know the size of it, but I got a regular baking dish here. Now I'm just gonna transfer the mixture over into. All right, looks like we got everything. So take it and spread it around evenly. That was the perfect amount. Look at it. Okay. I do that just to settle it. And then to it, of course, just like you would a macaroni and cheese, you're gonna go in and sprinkle some more cheese over the top. And you'll just mix it, layer it over. This is the Parmesan. Okay. And this is the Asiago that's going over. Okay. Looks good. All right, so I'm just gonna pop that in the oven. Remember, my oven has been preheated to 350 degrees. And I'm gonna keep it in here for about 30 minutes. And at the 30-minute mark, I'll check on it. If I feel like it's done, it should be a golden brown, almost like you would with your macaroni and cheese. You want that golden top. All right, so once this gets done, I'll take it out of the oven and plate it up and show you what it looks like. Look at it, look at it. Spinach dip is done. So it went for about between 35 to 38 minutes. And of course you can, I could have pulled it out at the 35-minute mark, but like I like for mine to get like a little bit browner. And you can serve this up with pita chips, tortilla chips. Sometimes I even do Ritz crackers, pretty much whatever you like. So I tried to let it sit out and cool just a little bit, and I'll go ahead and take a little bit of it out now and put it in my serving bowl. And again, guys, I'm working with one hand, so bear with me. Look at that. All right, so we're gonna have to do quick. All right, so we're putting it over in our dish. And normally it has had time to set just a little bit, but of course I'm just taking it out now. Get a little bit of that brown part. Okay. All right. So there you have it, guys. You have your homemade spinach and artichoke dip with some, served it alongside some pita chips. Just some regular salted pita chips and our sangria. All right, try it out, please, 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 and let me know what you think. Give me a thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe. I so appreciate you all, and I'll see you next time.